What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're gonna go through the steps to remove this power head with my tip of the year. This power head has a real simple but tricky disassemble. So the easy ones are the 4 bolts at the bottom. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. It should be 4 bottom bolts, 3/8. They come right out. That's easy. Then what I did was I removed the shifter handle and linkage. This piece here to the top. Okay, I undid the 1 bolt for the hold down of the shifter cable, no problem. You don't have to remove the solenoid. I just did that because it was in the way. Now, here's the tricky part. Here's what everybody just says, oh, it's a pain in the butt. Doesn't ever actually help you with. There's 2 nuts that hold the top on. Okay. One is in there. There's a crucifix shot. Boom. All right, as you can see, I got it already. But the nut got chewed up. Right there. The nut got chewed up, and it wasn't the prettiest removal. Okay. Now, for the coup de grace. I know y'all are... People who have done this before are going, yup, show it, show it. This mofo. Yep. Okay. Now I can hear y'all screaming in the comments. The professionals. The ones who have done this 400 times. This is my first time removing this type power head. That nut is nasty. Every wrench you try, you get in there kinda. It's a 1/2 inch. You get it here. Maybe you get like 1/8 of turn. Whatever. The problem is it's tight. So if it's tight, and you get it out, the wrench on there, and you try to get that 1/8 turn, you know, the tip rounds off, it's not coming off. If that nut is tight, you are not getting it off with conventional tools. So how do you get that nut off? Easily. Okay. I Google searched it. Took me forever to find it. For some reason, it's hidden in the message boards of the comments. It's like everyone knows this bolt's a problem, but nobody gives you like the answer. Somebody did. I forget where I found it. Before I get to the answer, I stumbled upon these craw feet ratch thing, and the crawl foot. It's called the flare nut wrench set crawl foot. And the reason I got this set was because the actual tool, I'm keeping y'all in suspense because this video's done. After this, once you see this, we're done. I might even pull the power head up after this. Searching for the tool that someone mentioned, somebody said use these because what that tool is meant for stinks, and these crawfoots would be a better thing. So thinking Amazon would be late on my delivery, I went out to Harbor Freight and picked up this set. This does not work for this application. I tried the crawfoot on the end of it, and what happens is, even with a universal socket, it's too fat, it's too thick. It gets on there, but you can't turn it. It doesn't turn left or right. It's like wedged in there. Not the answer. You can ignore all of that. What is the answer, Black Owl Bill? Come on, comments. Hit me with below, because you're screaming right now. Just frickin' say it! It is called a distributor wrench. Okay? It's called a distributor wrench. It's a long thing with a bend in it. Distributor wrench. Distributor wrench? I think I'm saying that right. When I tell you, oh boy, Daisy Dukes, Dally, no frickin' May. 1, 2, 3. Whoop. It's easier than that, I swear. Oh, hold on. Let's get the outboard all the way tight so that when I loosen it, can you see it? Can you see it? Oh, so bad at this. And me, look at that. Look at that. It's off. That's it. That's it. That's supposed to be it. There we go. Boom. You can't just ratchet it. Unfortunately, you have to take it off. Get it back on. Half a turn, but I'm telling you. What's that? Whoop. Oh, now it's loose. Now it's finger tight. Whoop, 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 whoop. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Come on. Come on. Come on. No, I mean, ladies and gentlemen, the only video you'll ever need. I'm going to title it this. How to remove the stubborn bolt. Powerhead removal. 1990. I don't know the years. It's like 82 through 90 something. Like 10 years. Boom. Gone. Now, I gotta film a short first. I want to put this on YouTube Shorts, and then I will see if this Powerhead pops off. Probably hotter than hot. Oh, can't be anything left, right? Ugh. Let's get the old rubber mallet. Oh, I knew that was gonna break. Get a new one of those. Sound like it broke loose. Okay. Crowbar. Crowbar. Pork rinds. Or barn. Technically don't need this pan. I did hear some slopping around with the Powerhead disconnecting from the base gasket. I do need the starter on the carburetor. Oh man, you guys are gonna like this video because this is going on a 35. We gotta play around with some parts. Carburetors are gonna be a fun one, so stay tuned for that. I think that's it. That was fairly easy until I get in the way of the shot. Oh, oh goodness, so bad at this. Am I even in frame? Where's this motor at? Okay. Here you go. Lift the doozy. Should I take the spring out? I'm gonna lose it. I don't want to ruin this rubber thing. Come on. All that gym time. Get me panel. Up. She goes. Up she goes. Hooked on something. Hooked on phonics. Fuel line. Fuel line. It's not holding me in, but it's gonna. Oh, where's the bolt for the fuel line? Where's the bolt for the fuel line? It don't exist no more. It's right there. Is this it? No, there's not. I mean, cut it. Come on, guys. Whew. Go downstairs, another tool. Okay, I don't think the fuel line was holding me back, but it was gone, so we just took it off the pump. And let's even get it out this time, huh? I wish this thing would stop spinning. Don't I have a setting for that? There she goes. That's better. How are we looking at? Time, video, kick camera. Always a requirement when you're videoing. What am I hooked on here, boys and girls? Oh, I'm crooked. Oh, nothing. I ended the shift linkage, so don't tell me that. Lower unit could be stuck in there. That would suck. Oh, the drive shaft into the Powerhead. That happens a lot. Way more often than it should. Oh, boy. Again, this is the easy part. Haha. It was the drive shaft. Not that it was lodged in there. I think it was at a weird angle. I pulled too far from the back. Gave it that friction. You know what I mean? Drive shaft's this way. Powerhead's coming up like this. So you're dragging. Like if you pulled straight up, it would have been better. In any case. Oh, the water line. Bad at this. But that comes right out. Alright. Water tube. There she comes. She comes. Don't drop. Don't drop it. Oh, boy. I go to the gym. I go to the gym. Alright, she's out. 28 horsepower. Gonna put it on the 35. We're gonna swap some parts from the 35 to make it a 35 horsepower. Or at least start. It's 28 right now, so I want to use this 28 horsepower carb. We're gonna play with jets. We're gonna play with this plate here. We're gonna play with, there's something else logged in there. I forget what it was. I think the fuel pump's different too. We're gonna see what my motor's got. I want this primer because let me show you guys. Again, this is gonna be a short video, so I got time to be annoying. This carburetor doesn't have the choke plate. Choke plate, although minimum, is a restriction. So it's got this wide open thing. That's what the primer solenoid is for. I want to wire this to my motor because, again, I got a tiller. I don't have an electric key. So there's no key to prime the carb. But if we wire a button, so we got to find out what jet's in there. We got to find out how to hook this up to this carb with a button on the other motor. Oh, and while we're under here, something I didn't really want to do, but this O-ring shot. I think we'll leave the seal alone, the lower crankcase seal, and find out what this is, if that's a O-ring or if that's silicone. Gotta check out this old outboard for this. He's an expert on this stuff. LOL. Blackout Bill, check me out in the next one. Let's go.